Good afternoon and welcome to ALPARI UK's first ever afternoon market update. My name's James Hughes, Chief Market Analyst at ALPARI UK. We're going to talk about some of the major stories which are dominating what's going on in the markets today. And the major issue is yet again the Eurozone debt crisis and the stories which are developing out of Greece. Now, over the last couple of days, we've seen that an election has been called, a second election has been called for June the 17th to see if we can finally get a government in Greece after talks failed from all different parties to try and generate a coalition government. The issue is now we're looking towards June the 17th, and June 17th is 2-3 weeks away. So the uncertainty which is in these markets at the moment, the uncertainty which is causing the markets to be very choppy and actually see us get quite a lot of heavy losses recently, is going to continue. There's an old cliche in the market, and that is that markets hate uncertainty, and of course that's what we've got, especially with Greece, the new government in France as well. So there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding this market at the moment. It's going to be interesting to see just how these markets will perform as we run up to this June 17th election in Greece. That's going to be the big story that we all look to. There has actually been a couple more stories out of Greece this morning, and number one, of course, is there's pretty much been a run on the Greek banks. Now, some officials in Greece saying there's up to 700 million euros been withdrawn from cash points from a lot of Greek people. Some saying that number's up to around 1.2 billion euros. So there's a bit of a wide range between what this number actually is, but I think a run on the banks nonetheless is not necessarily too much of a surprise when you see what's going on there and the fact there is no government in place at the moment. Now that of course is leading yet more stories to think that we're going to see Greece eventually move out of the euro, out of the eurozone, out of the monetary union. And the big number that everyone's talking about in terms of how much this is going to cost the rest of Europe and cost everyone else, and it's been the headline on a couple of the UK newspapers today, is that it's going to cost around $1 trillion for Greece to come out of that eurozone. So again, big numbers being touted around, and of course this almost scaremongering by the media is causing these markets to be absolutely all over the place. So it's no surprise that we're seeing that. There is also another development within there, and that's the fact that the ECB are no longer going to lend to a number of Greek banks, and as well as not lending to a number of those Greek banks, we're also going to see them not release that other 18 billion euros worth of bailout money, which Greece is expecting to be able to pay their next round of bond payments, of course. So there's a lot of money that they're expecting to get through, but while they don't have a government in place, the ECB are refusing to let that go through. So of course we're yet again at another situation where we're seeing Greece pretty much defaulting on their debt payments yet again, and that's of course causing this uncertainty, which we've said so many times, causing this uncertainty within the markets. Hopefully over the next couple of days we're going to see some things, some of the markets get a little bit calmer and see a bit of normality settle in while we get some other news out of the market. But at the moment the Eurozone debt crisis is dominating everything that we're seeing, and hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have some other news stories which will move things around everywhere else. But unfortunately at the moment we've got negative markets, negative equity markets, and negativity in the euro, which doesn't look like it's going to go away anytime soon. Thank you for listening. My name's James Hughes, Chief Market Analyst at ALPARI UK.